How you guys doing? My name is Brian Alsruhe and I own this gym called NEVERsate Athletics. Now, the guy who the channel that you're watching, Zabi, he actually started coming to my gym probably a couple months ago and has absolutely blown everyone away with his story, with how awesome he is and his work ethic. So thank you so much, Zabi, for letting me be on your channel. Now, I did not always do strongman and I did not always own a gym. I had another job where I was working counterterrorism for the government for about a decade, where I was never home. I never saw my family. It was a very rewarding job and I'm very glad I did it. However, I woke up one day and said, this isn't my dream, and if I do not go after my dream, then I'm going to die with regret, and I don't want to die with regret. So, to how I got into strongman, I had a friend named Mike Jenkins. Now, if you're involved in the strongman world at all, you will know who Mike Jenkins is, but he is a legend in the community, one of the nicest guys you will ever meet, and he and I went to high school together, and then after high school, after college, we started training at the same gym. We became training partners, worked out together all the time, and he was getting involved in strongman. Now, he ended up taking it to, I think, number 3 in the world was the highest that he got. But he would always say to me when we were at the gym, he's like, you need to try strongman, you need to try strongman. And my background is in MMA. So I was always like, man, I'm not some big fat guy with a beard. I can't do strongman, I'm not interested. And he kept telling me, there's weight classes, I'm telling you, you're gonna love it, you're gonna do really well. And, but I was always just kind of like placating to him. I was saying, yeah, man, I'll do it someday, I'll do it someday, I'll do it someday. In 2013, on Thanksgiving morning, we got the call that Mike Jenkins had died. So, thinking about the promise that I made to Mike to do the strongman competition so many times for so many years, and so I decided to sign up for my first show. So April of 2014, I did my very first strongman show. Now, I was strong, I had been lifting weights, but that kind of spiraled me into this whole path. So now I have gone to nationals quite a few times. I do pretty well. I've been 2-time Maryland strongest man, and I decided to open up this gym. Like I said, I did not want to die with regret, and I always wanted to open a gym, but I didn't really have the money or the niche of like a big goals or anything like that. So I decided to start a strongman gym. Now, the thing that separates our gym from every other gym is the members. So we run a class structure, and it's all strongman and powerlifting based. So my original vision for this, I thought I was gonna just have these monsters showing up and just doing awesome things every single week, right? And that didn't really happen. Guys did not want to be part of a class. They didn't want to not do their own thing. They didn't want to follow the programming. But we did get a ton of members who have an amazing mindset. They may not have the best physical gifts coming right out of the bat, but they had a great mindset. And if somebody has a great mindset, I can get them to do anything physically. That is not the hard part, but you can't make somebody want it. And we recruit people who want it, and then we just form them into what we want them to be. And so now we hold the majority of the titles for the Maryland State Strongman competition at the different weight classes, things like that. So it's been an awesome experience. Now we have adaptive strongmen starting to come in, like Zabi. We have a couple other guys who are adaptive strongmen. It is just growing. It is a family. It is just absolutely amazing, and I am 100% living my dream.
So, what advice would you give people today?
If there is one thing that I wish someone would have told my 10-year-old self, it would have been to get comfortable being uncomfortable in all areas of your life. If you're working out, you need to go heavier than you want, for more reps than you want, and you'll always need to start before you're ready. If you are always waiting to be ready to start, it is always going to be too late. You need to, once you get used to the idea of being comfortable with being uncomfortable, you can write your own ticket in this life. Whether it be in your work, in your workouts, in your relationships, you need to be willing to risk and just deal with the fact that it's not always gonna feel good. It's not always gonna come easy. It's gonna be a struggle, but that's life, guys. Life is a struggle. The biggest thing that I wish someone would have told me was, hey buddy, this isn't gonna be an easy road. You just need to be okay with that, and once you're okay with that, and you stop treating yourself like a victim, and you stop making excuses or blaming other people, and you just get up every day and try to be the best you can possibly be, live in that uncomfortable zone, that is the best thing that you could possibly do. If you do that, you can absolutely live your dreams.